on in, y'all. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. I'm your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. Coming in for the late night, you all. I said it, coming in on the late night. I know somebody up, but if you ain't up, you can catch this tomorrow. I said that if you ain't up, you can catch this tomorrow. As a matter of fact, you can press pause and watch it the next day, you all. I said what's so beautiful about these particular videos is that you can watch them on your own time, you all. You don't have to chime in right then. You maybe have something else going on, something of greater magnitude, and you all can pretty much watch it on the run, pretty much watch it and listen to it on your job or wherever you may be when you're most comfortable, you all. Like I said, I want to come on about this Popeyes, you all. They had the Atlanta Popeyes that actually called the police on a student, you all. I said it. They called the police on a student by the name of Miss Jo Ortega, you all. She's a Georgia State University student, but she happens to be one of these particular drivers, you all. One of these particular DoorDash drivers, as a matter of fact, and the sister was proceeding to go to pick up a delivery for Popeyes, and as she seen this particular man out there who appeared to be homeless, you all, she did what she felt in her heart to do, you all, which was to offer the man some food, you all. Now, you have a lot of homeless people you have out here that's still in our community, while our government is actually sending money to all these other countries and all these other places to help fight their war. And we have these same particular wars that we are actually fighting here in our own country, you all. But like I said, this is one good Samaritan right here, and I want to give her a big shout out and a salute for, like I said, actually stepping up and doing the Christ-like thing, you all, and that is to help someone that she see is less fortunate, you all. Now, mind you, they do have a lot of people out there playing corn and playing games and particularly doing things to hustle for money, and some of these people are not actually homeless, you all. I said some of these people are not actually homeless. They do actually stand out there and hustle people for money. But one of the things that you can tell is the way God moved you to particularly act upon this particular person. May it be homeless, or there's someone that may be going through a bad moment in time, you all. But like I said, one of the most important things and one of the tips that you can particularly find out if one of these particular people are actually homeless and they are not out there hustling people for food and money, particularly money, you all, because no one would actually hustle food that's not needed, you all. Food is a necessity, and it's something that that is required, you know, to keep your body moving, to keep your body going, you all, to stay thinking, to keep a level head, to make even good decisions, you all, is something that, you know, God required for us to have a need for. And like I said, in some of these situations, you do have these particular people that are actually out there trying to coin people out their money, you all. But this is a very easy way, one of the ways that are very telling, you all, when you actually ask these particular homeless people, are they hungry, or may I step across the street and get you a sandwich or a hot dog, or so forth and so on. Because 9 times out of 10, I have offered a few people something to eat in this particular manner, you all, instead of giving them some money. And you know, I've also had somebody say yes, you all, and in this particular man, this man particularly named himself and thanked this lady, you all, and this particular homeless man name is Jazz, and the lady did actually go above and beyond to create some sort of trust fund to particularly help him out of the streets and the situation he's in, you all. So it could be a calling for a young lady. She could have very well walked up on something that God wanted her to do. Something that she actually wants to do. She actually has compassion for somebody that's homeless. She actually have the patience to kind of deal with this situation. Now, mind you, this other particular lady, I don't know what possessed her to tell somebody else how they can actually spend their money, you all. I said, how can you actually tell somebody they can't spend no money and buy nobody no food, you all? Now, mind you, the lady only wanted to buy the man a two-piece, you all. I said it. She only wanted to buy the man a little two-piece on a Tuesday. But like I said, in this situation, this particular worker got belligerent with the lady that said she don't care who she called. She was going to call the police. And mind you, this lady is not no type of street lady. She ain't had no kind of confrontations with the police. She's frightened and afraid and actually jumping on the phone to call her family, you all, because she's afraid that she's actually about to go to jail for feeding a homeless person, you all. Like I said, this is one of the insane things that actually has happened, you all. And mind you, that you do have to have some type of certifications nowadays to step out on the streets and engage in these type of feelings, you all. And this is one of the particular things that I will be obtaining shortly, you all, so that I can go back in there out there and actually help to fight, you all. But like I said, in this particular lady, man, she did a great thing. And I don't know, again, what possessed the Popeyes lady to tell somebody else how they can spend their money. And then some of these particular workers, they go to acting like they own Popeyes, or, they pay for the chicken or the ketchup, or, you can't give nobody nothing or do nothing, of value, of substance, Like I said, in this particular case, she wasn't actually giving no food away as though the man was stealing, someone actually wanted to do a nice gesture for the man. So, rightfully so. And, in this situation, the things did work out for her. I will read the clip and also share a quick article with you all. But, my main thing was, be careful how you treat people, you all. You never know when you may be entertaining a stranger. We never know when these homeless people are actually sent by God, you all, possibly to deliver a message or possibly to just tell you that one thing. And these are some of the people that you may never see again, but that one particular gesture, that one good deed could actually be a key to paradise. I said it can actually be the one good deed that you needed to, cross over, you all. Like I said, I didn't want to tell. Let me read and give you a glimpse of what actually happened. It said Atlanta Popeyes called the police on a student trying to buy a homeless man food, you all. It said Atlanta, Georgia. It said a Georgia State University student said workers at Atlanta Popeyes called the police on her after she tried to buy food for a man experiencing homelessness, you all. It said the video showed the whole ordeal and has been seen by more than 5 million people, you all, this particular incident. It said the Georgia State University senior Joe Ortega told Fox 5 Robert Dorenzo that she was picking up an order for a DoorDash at the Popeyes near Ponce de Leon Avenue when she noticed a man off to the side looking hungry. It said when she went to order him a two-piece, an employee at the store wasn't happy. They got all mad and belligerent and started acting like hood rats instead of acting like people, instead of acting like servers, you all. Like I said, we don't particularly extend, don't extend ill will or mistreatment or disrespect to somebody that may be going through a bad moment, you all. Like I said, because karma is something that we all are going to deal with in one way, shape, form, or fashion. It says, no, ma'am, you can't do it, an employee said in the video. Why? He's asking for food, Ortega replied. Ma'am, you can't do it, another employee said. I could care less about your recording me, baby. You know, all that old hood stuff. It said the takeout window then slammed shut. Ortega's initial disbelief that the employee would let her buy food for a man experiencing homelessness turned into anxiety when the police showed up. You know, at that moment, I was terrified and thought that I was going to get arrested, she said. Maybe I should just call my family and I might not be coming home tonight and let them know that. And said Atlanta police confirmed that they did respond to the call of a woman refusing to leave the driveway but since Ortega didn't break any laws, they didn't do anything, you know. So, like I said, the police came out on the scene. Everything had started getting funny, and you know, the police officer told him, man, hey, I can't do nothing to this lady. It said Ortega says they eventually got the hold of the general manager at the store, who felt terrible about the whole thing, and he ended up letting her and the man order anything they wanted that night for free of charge, you all. My name is Jazz, and thanks, the man said in a follow-up video with Popeyes cup in his hand. Like I said, I'm going to show you all a brief clip of it. But man identified himself, and I'm pretty sure that it absolutely made his day. I said, I'm pretty sure that it absolutely made the day, because after all that this man had experienced and gone through, just somebody taking out 30 minutes to just actually show him how much he mean, you know, show him how much he mean to the guard, and show him how much that he is care about, you know, you know, he still has a chance, you all. Like I said, it was very honorable thing to do, because we pass so many people daily, you all, and do not offer them anything. Some of them are some of these people are out of reach, you all, but some of them, like I said, they'll sit there all day and rack up money, you all, and pretty much have them. You know, like I said, some men out there that actually, you know, come out of these same clothes from looking homeless and jump in a Mercedes Benz, you all. But when you actually offer them food and they accept food instead of money, then you know that this particular person is actually hungry. This particular person is actually in need, you all. And like I said, I believe that's Hebrew 13. You know, that we must be careful when entertaining strangers, you know, because we never actually know when it's an angel that we're actually dealing with. It said Popeyes told in a statement that they are committed to treating everyone with dignity and respect, adding that we have ensured all employees in the restaurant have been proven with retraining to help negate a range of guest interactions, you all, such as the situation highlighted in the video. And like I said, this particular manager, he made all their tails go back, you know. Like I said, this is one of the things that, you know, like I said, it shouldn't be, you shouldn't have to go back through training to really know how to treat people. Like I said, it should be a class curriculum for these new kids coming up in school, you know, pretty much how to treat people, or, you know, the value of life. That's what I always say, you all. It should be a value of life class curriculums. You know, this will teach diversity, you know, to respect other people's culture, to respect other people's languages, religion, so forth and so on. Just the value, basic value of life, you all. You know, I think this is something that we all should have taken, or that we should advise maybe to some of these staff members at some of these schoolhouses, you all. Because like I said, the government has pretty much taken our schools and added the things that they want to add in there, you all. And now we have a young society and a young generation with absolutely no understanding of the value of life. I said that we have a whole generation with no understanding of actually the value of life, you all. And it said Ortega has started on online fundraising to help Jazz find the permanent houses. It said oftentimes homeless people aren't treated like they are treated like stray animals and stray cats. Like if you actually feed a homeless person, that they might keep coming back, you all. But like I said, this was not the situation, and he is not some kind of cat that just be hanging out there all the time, and it's sad that some of these particular homeless people are treated in such a magnitude. It said, Ortega said that in all this, I believe that people deserve to be treated like people, you all. Amen to that, And like I said, Sister Ortega, don't let this discourage you. Some people, they are actually like demons. They are actually fun sponges, you all, and joy stealers, you all. And this particular woman was actually about to rob this lady of her own blessing, you all. This is something that the Holy Spirit moved her to do on her own accord, to actually help someone else, you all. And this particular lady wanted to deny her of that gratitude, wanted to deny her of that pleasure, you all, wanted to deny her of that good deed and that blessing, which is most important and foremost, you all. And like I said, I didn't want to hold too long on it. I do have a short clip.
If I get arrested, that's fine. University student says workers at a Popeyes called the police on her after she tried to buy food for a man believed to be homeless. That's where we start tonight. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Eric Perry. Video of the incident has been seen by nearly 1 million people on TikTok. Tonight, the woman who risked arrest to buy a man that meal speaks only with NewsEdge reporter Rob DiRienzo. GSU senior Joe Ortega was door dashing last week at the Popeyes off of Ponce. She noticed a man off to the side who looked hungry. When she offered to get him food, this was how employees reacted.
No, ma'am, you can't do it.
What? He's asking for food.
Ma'am, you can't do it. I don't care nothing about you recording me, baby.
May I have your name so I can let people know?
I picked up the phone and started recording. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Are you serious? Joe Ortega says she was just trying to do a good deed.
I can't order for this homeless man right here who asked for food.
Her initial disbelief that employees wouldn't let her buy a two-piece for the man experiencing homelessness.
They called the cops on me, everything, bro.
Quickly turned into anxiety when the cop showed up.
At that moment, I was terrified. I thought I was going to get arrested. So I was like, well, maybe I should just call my family and tell them I might not be coming home tonight.
APD confirmed that they did respond, but they didn't do anything since Ortega didn't break any laws. She says they actually commended her.
The officer pulled me to the side and was like, I really thank you for doing that. Thank you for buying him food. I appreciate that.
Also grateful that man with the empty stomach caught in the middle of all the drama over drumsticks.
My name's Jazz, and thanks to
Ortega says she eventually got hold of a general manager at the store who felt terrible about the whole thing.
That's it.
Ended up letting her and Jazz buy anything they want.
Jazz identified himself. I will be keeping him in prayer. Like I said, it was a great story. It was something nice to see. I want to do something, nice for people, be good Samaritans in our own way, because it's more than one way to be a good Samaritan, you all. Absolutely, you all. It's always nice to see somebody being a great help. Somebody that's actually living Christ-like, you all, is also so beautiful to see. But not only was it beautiful to see her do such an act, but it's also a very beautiful thing to see how pleasing the homeless man was, you all. I said it was very nice to see how pleasing and how pleased he was, because like I said, for this split moment, for 30 seconds, he was actually able to feel wanted, needed, loved, and respected, you all. Like I said, it's a very good thing to feel this way for someone in that particular situation, you all. Like I said, I didn't want to tear too long on it. Shout out to my subscribers and everybody who been growing with me, watching me grow. A few people came on my last segment, and I didn't really get a chance to say the things that I wanted to say to you all. So shout out to my subscribers, and if you like this video and you have not subscribed thus far, please like, share, and subscribe, you all. And I wish you all a very blessed night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. If it be the will of God, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed night and a blessed Wednesday. See you soon. Peace. We out. God first, Christ gang. Thank you. Thank you.